Good morning. Good morning, Nikki. It's good to see you. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. Oop, I'm Barbara, your host for this episode. Of Morning Coffee and Crochet. Hold on just a moment. We are live, live. I don't know how live, but we are live today. Yay, good morning, Wendy. Good morning. It's good to see everyone. And I hope that you're having a good morning. Oh my goodness. So, uh, it's good to see everyone. I don't have any lipstick on this morning. Nope, today is an all natural day. Oh my goodness, but I do have my coffee. My computer would not stop spinning this morning. So, hey, Linda, it's good to see you. Good morning. My computer would not stop spinning this morning, so I went back to my phone. So there's not going to be anything fancy today, just you and me. And I think that that's fine. So I've got coffee in my cup in my faithful pug mug, which gets washed every night. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And I need that coffee this morning. Woo. So it's so weird because I slept well last night. I didn't get up once in the night. I just slept the whole night long. And I probably could have slept the whole day. It's rainy. It's yucky looking outside. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Wendy. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness. So on this WIP Wednesday, I feel really weird because I haven't started another new project since I started this blanket. And I kind of thought I would get it done a little faster than I am. Um, the baby blanket that I've been working on, and I'm ready to start a new color. Um, we don't need to be fancy. No, we do not. We don't need to be fancy. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I'm late this morning. I have no makeup on. It's just you and me. So, my poor little pug, my poor little Theo has an ear infection, another one. It's like, I don't know. In the last 6 months, I think it's his third. Hey, Maureen. No, we didn't change the Wednesday live time. Barbara just was very slow this morning. Miss Schmancy. That's me, Alice. I'm schmancy today because I sure ain't fancy. No lipstick. I have no lips. I'm almost like a blank canvas. If I close my eyes, you might not even be able to see that there's somebody here. I'll just disappear. Oh, I'm just being silly this morning. My goodness gracious. I hope that everybody is having a good morning, having a good Wednesday. Hope that you had a good Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know. With my husband and my mom and I working to can on the week over the weekend. I mean, it turned out to be a big project. It just took forever. Oh, thanks, Alice. Oh my goodness. So, what we thought was going to take all day Saturday ended up taking. I know, Maureen. I always think, oh, and I over planned. I like, yeah. I'm like, we can do 4 batches of pressure canning, blah blah blah. And it's not that it was hard because it wasn't. We just did beans, so there wasn't, you sort the beans, make sure there's no rocks, you wash them a couple times to make sure that, they're nice and clean, and then you just put them in the jars with water and put them in the canner. It sounds really easy. It's just very time consuming. So I didn't tell you this on Monday, but Saturday we went to sleep Saturday night. And then probably about like 3 o'clock, I don't know, I had to run to the restroom. You know how that goes. That's why I was so surprised with last night. I slept the whole night straight. I didn't get up one time. Oh, I'm going to write that on my calendar. And apparently it's not good because then I don't do any makeup or anything. I just walk around like a zombie the next day. I don't know. But anyway, so it was like 3 o'clock or whatever. And then my husband started talking to me. And so he's like, just chatting away. And I'm like, I would like to go back to sleep. So, we're just talking. And then I just think, oh, I need a cup of coffee. If he's going to keep talking to me, I need a cup of coffee. So I said that. I said, I think I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. He said, right now? I'm like, well, yeah, right now, because you keep talking to me and I need coffee. So anyway, I mean, I didn't mind he was talking to me, but I could not keep up with it. Could not keep up with it. And so anyway, so we're laying there and oh no, you forgot to put the pot in. Yes, you better go get a coffee. Alice, you just have hot water. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take a sip. In honor of Alice, who forgot to put her coffee pot in. So, I don't know. I didn't get up yet. And so then, okay, go ahead and listen. And so then the hubby says, you know what? And I said, yep, I think so too. And he's like, I think we should just get up and just start canning. I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. So we got up and started canning at 3:30 in the morning, Sunday morning. And I'm like, we have to be quiet. He's like, okay. So we got up and we started canning the next batch of beans. And you can be like Roberta and just have hot water. Oh, Alice, go get you some coffee. Oh my goodness. And so yeah, we got up at 3:30 in the morning and we started canning. And I know we're nuts. I don't know why we did that, but well, he couldn't sleep, I couldn't sleep. We were like, let's go make more beans. So we did. And yeah. But ever since then, it kind of got me started on Roberta says, Alice, you using my name in vain. LOL. Oh, poor Roberta can't have coffee, and Alice usually drinks coffee for her. In fact, we have several people who will drink coffee for Roberta. Oh, so yeah, we got up and we did that, and then like we would nap a little bit and on the couch and kind of listen for the not go in there every now and then. I mean, we didn't leave it. We were just right around the corner, and I could hear the the pressure canner and everything. I kept track of it. And so, we hover over it because that's what you do. And I'm getting ready to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Sorry about that. Pardon me. And oh, Roberta's having a protein shake this morning. Oh, that sounds delicious. Good morning, Roberta. And Wendy said she's going to add some coffee for you too, Roberta. So that's good. And thank you, Wendy. Thank you. So Wendy's helping everybody out this morning, isn't she? And so anyway, yeah, that was just we just got things done. And so then got in a cooking mode and in a baking mode. And last Monday night, I made, now I've made cornbread before, okay? But usually I use a box mix. My mom makes it from scratch. She always has. Ah, good. Life is good now. Alice has her new coffee. Her new mug of coffee. Good. And so, my mom has always been the one to make cornbread. We're talking food this morning. And so anyway, I got it in my head. I've never made cornbread from scratch, and I've never made it in an iron skillet. Oh, thank you, Alice. Thank you. I just I took a recipe, but then I did different things with it. I put yeah. Ooh, hot cornbread. Yeah, 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 yeah. And so so yeah, I added corn to it, can of corn drained, and then I added a can of green chilies. They were medium, so it was supposed to be like a little heat, and I added some cheese, some shredded cheddar cheese to it, and it was really good. It was really good. Oh, add some honey butter to that cornbread. That would have been so good. Yes, it would have, but I didn't do it. But it would have been so good. And so anyway, I was just really proud of myself. I showed a picture of it on Facebook, and then my mom's cousin, my mom's first cousin, I think, she when she was growing up in West Virginia, she lived there. Now she lives in Arkansas. And she was like, "Girl, how old are you? And this is your first time making cornbread, and you have poly blood in you." And oh, I bet it is, Roberta. I bet it's better than Danish. Oh my goodness, that just sounds so good. And I'm like, I know. What I'm saying is, oh, you've never seen the Jiffy cornbread mix up there? Oh my. Well, and the thing with Jiffy is that it's a sweet cornbread. And you know, my mom doesn't put sugar in her cornbread. So, good morning, Catherine. It's good to see you. So, apparently, if you want good Southern cornbread, yeah, Jiffy. I mean, I like Jiffy cornbread. There's nothing wrong with it. It's so good. But, that's the only one I've ever made. But no, she makes the from scratch in an iron skillet. And you don't get grits up there? Oh, Alice. Oh my word. Grits are so delicious. Are you saying you don't get the instant grits or you don't get grits at all? Oh my goodness. Cake mixes and all kinds of mixes. Yes, yes, yes. And hey Geraldine, good morning. It's so good to see you. Happy WIP Wednesday. And we're talking food, food, food. And so anyway, yeah, I just got the cooking bug and I've just been cooking and cooking and cooking. Good morning, Robin. It's good to see you. And Catherine, you don't like grits? Oh, I love grits, but I make them really, really tasty. I don't just, do the grits and water and just let it, I make mine creamy and buttery and they are and I'll even put cheese in them. They're so good. A little salt and pepper. Oh, you would bring back all that stuff every time you traveled south. Okay. Good morning, Carla. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good WIP Wednesday. And oh, you don't get them there. Okay, you don't get them there either. Oh my goodness. Grits are the bomb. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Oh, you did grits with brown sugar and a bit of milk. So you did yours sweet. Yeah. I don't want sugar in my grits. I want butter and salt and pepper and a little cheese. You do cream of wheat? Yeah, cream of wheat is it's an acquired taste too. I've tried to like cream of wheat. Not a fan of that. Yeah. Now I would do brown sugar and cream of wheat too. So You like grits sweet too, Nikki? Yeah. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Mm-mm-mm. I could see that. I could totally see that. But we don't do that in the South. We do savory grits. But I could see it. Yeah, I could see that. Why not? Delicious. So let's talk yarn. We're 15 minutes in. We might as well talk yarn, right? Okay, so I want to know, oh, grits and red gravy. Oh, is that like the red eye gravy where you use the coffee? Bet that's good. Now, yep, she said, yep. Let's talk yarn. So, what is on your hook? And I want to know, did anybody do any January sale shopping for yarn? I resisted. I resisted it all. And I didn't buy any, but I did go. And I have to admit, I put some things in my cart. And then I was like, back up, back up, back up. Do not buy anything. No buying yarn. One time I even did a Walmart pickup and I added yarn to that. And I was like, back up, back up, back up. I know. Carla snuck in. So yeah, I have just like tried to stay away from yarn for right now. First of all, I have no place to put it. I still haven't organized this table, my table that is the Bermuda Triangle that I promised that I would do, or I said I would do. I mean, I asked your opinion and you said, yeah, you would watch it. Well, I haven't done it because, oh, I know that you resisted the Joann $1.99 on Big Twist. I know. How hard was that? How hard was that to resist? Oh my gosh. Because that is some good yarn. Not only is it, I mean, it's a good price, $1.99. And those are, Big Twist, and they were regular size skeins of yarn. And I think that they do that sale once a year. Oh, Robin says she resisted too, and she had a cartload and deleted it. Yeah. Oh, and you haven't crocheted since June. I am so sorry, Robin. I'm so sorry. You have had a lot on your plate. And thank you, Catherine. Catherine said she's proud of me. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. Oh, Alice said she didn't resist. Alice, do tell. What did you get? And Wendy says she's given up putting herself on a yarn ban. If you have the money, yeah, you're gonna, yeah. I know, Roberta. I know. Robin's going through a dry spell of crochet. She just hasn't been able to do it. Lately, she had a lot on her plate, and so let's all send Robin good vibes. And let's see, yarn sales at Michael's in Canada are rare, so you went for it. Okay, good for you, Alice. Good for you. And yeah, because what I really wanted to do, so I told myself, listen, yeah, Nikki's trying to use the yarn that she has. Oh, thanks. Oh, Wendy's sending you hugs, Robin. That's so nice. And so yeah, we have to concentrate on actually building the house so that I can have a space to put yarn. And then at that time, I can decide whether, oh, Roberta, she resisted the yarn sale. Oh, and your son-in-law gets a discount and you still, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if he gets a discount on the sale price, oh, that would be so hard. Proud of you for resisting. But yeah, so here we are with lots of yarn coming out of everywhere, and I don't need any more. What I need to do. Hey, good morning, Nancy. It's good to see you. And so yeah, I need to just use the yarn I have. Good morning, Lori. Good morning. Yay, it's Wednesday. Whoop, whoop. And that's so sweet, Alice. Oh, yeah, too busy way too busy and too tired when you sit down. Yeah. Yeah. And Alice says, you'll get your Crojo back. Yeah. I know you have had a busy, busy time. And yeah, thank you. It's great to see you. And it'll come back. Yeah, it'll come back. You'll just have to find a larger space. Yarn is your happy space, and you have earned the right to be happy. That is true, Alice. That is true, Wendy. I mean, Wendy, that is true. I mean, you work hard, and you've had some, some crazy times with the house and house fire and just different things. And yeah, exactly. CCL is in the house. Lori is here, and Robin is here, my two cousins, and I'm so glad that they're here. And one day, these two cousins and I are going to get together face to face, and we are just going to have to film live the whole weekend because I'm planning like a whole weekend or a whole week or something like that. I don't know. A whole month we'll do like a crochet month where we just, everybody else just has to like chill. Oh my goodness. Lori says, I have kids that are in their 40s and am using yarn that I had from when they were young. Whoa. Yeah. 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 That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, Wendy says she's coming for the month. Listen, when we can get together, when this crazy world calms down a little bit, we are going to have a little meetup or something, meet up in the park. I just, yeah, we just need to be able to do that. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Maureen, okay, she's back. First, no grits for this Southern gal. Reminds you of sand in your mouth. You haven't had my grits then because there is no sand in my grits. There's just creamy goodness. I know. The whole show will be laughter. Yes, it will, Lori. Second, you still have 6 days to try to not buy yarn. Oh, you do? Okay, so you're going through the month. Is that what it is? Okay, the month of January is no yarn. Okay. You got this, sister. You got this. You can hold out and not buy the yarn. Yeah. Meet up at the warehouse sale. I know, but they're not doing warehouse sales right now. So I don't know. She does. She needs Southern grits. She needs Barbara's creamy, yummy, cheesy Southern grits. Oh my goodness. I know, Lori. That is true. Oh my goodness. And you know what? It's kind of embarrassing because one time Lori and I went to breakfast together and I told her, I was like, I'm ordering grits. Well, what I meant was I was ordering myself some grits. And if you want some grits, order some grits. But I don't think it came across that way. I think she thought I was ordering grits for both of us. And I ate the whole bowl. And I didn't realize until like a month later, I'm like playing that in my head and I'm like, oh my gosh, she thought that I was going to have grits with her. And I am such a dork sometimes. And here I just sat there because I told her I was getting grits. Well, I said I was getting grits, not I was getting grits for both of us. And I was so embarrassed afterwards because I'm like, she thought I was going to share the grits and I didn't share the grits. Oh, that's just so rude. And you know how it like the whole story just kind of falls into place like a month later and you're like, does anybody else replay things in their head or is it just me? Right? Lori said, well, everything that came out to the table came big. I'm sorry, Lori. Next time I'll share my grits with you. I'm really sorry. I was just like eating away and I'm like seriously did not even think about like sharing. Oh, Nikki says she always replays normally at 3 a.m. So next time I'm just going to order like 7 grits for the table. I don't know. And we can all just like plow through a bowl. I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, more yarn. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm not the only one who um oh, Catherine, you don't know what grits are? Okay. Joined in and maybe you missed it. Well, grits are a little part of the corn, and so it comes in its little tiny bits of the corn. It's a certain specific part of the corn, and if you cook it up and you cook it, see the way I do it. I don't do it the way everybody else does it. The way everybody else does it, they start out with the milk. Well, to me, that's wrong because you add the milk later for the creaminess. But if you add the milk at first, then you risk boiling it over because you know how milk will froth and boil over. Plus, then you risk like getting it stuck on the bottom. So you have your grits, your long cooking grits, and you put 1 cup of long cooking grits, 1 cup with 4 cups of water, and you cook it. And you cook it and cook it and cook it for about 15-20 minutes. And you stir it constantly and be very careful because when that thing bubbles, and if that thing lands on your hand, you are going to have a bad burn. So you're stirring, 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 not on high, but you bring the water up to boil and then you bring it back down so it's not too high, like medium. And you stir, stir, stir for about 20 minutes. And then you add butter, and don't skip on that butter. And then you add a cup of milk, and you just keep stirring. And it's better if you do like whole milk. And you keep stirring, and it starts getting creamy, and it starts getting delicious, and it starts. If you feel those little grits in your mouth, then you haven't had good Southern grits. And you just keep cooking it and cooking and cooking it. You add salt and pepper to taste. And then if you want, you can throw in some cheese. I like the really sharp white cheddar cheese to put in my grits. I just love that because they're white grits. So that it just, it's like a surprise. You don't know it's in there. So you do the white grits and the white cheese. And then when somebody tries it and you like hand it to them and they're like, oh my gosh, this is the most delicious thing I've ever had. That's my grit story. And I'm sticking to it. Yes. That's when you know it's done, when it burns you. Oh, yeah, that's right, Lori. Some do sugar, and we've already had that discussion. There are a lot of people here that put sugar, brown sugar, in their grits. I don't do sugar, but I do, the savory, and it's just so good. Oh, my goodness. So, Lori, my apologies to you for eating that whole bowl of grits. It really wasn't that big of a bowl. I mean, it really wasn't. I mean, it wasn't like this big of a bowl. Now, if they had brought out this big of a bowl, I would have been like, okay, we're sharing, right? But to me, it just looked like a nice, yeah. You ate cream of wheat. Yeah, it is a Southern thing. Yeah. I didn't like grits until I moved to Florida and as an adult. At first, I didn't like them because I didn't know how to cook them. I was like, you might as well just chew up a piece of paper. You know, that's what they taste like. I did not like them because I didn't know how to cook them. That's exactly the reason why. It was, I didn't know how to cook them because I had never had good Southern grits. Tell you what, if you learn how to cook them, then you will love them. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. Oh, and you do bacon bits with your cheddar cheese? Yummy. Yummy, Maureen. Yeah, Maureen and I are on the same page. She waits to put milk in hers too. I've seen, all these like fancy, now we don't do fancy here, right? I've seen all these fancy chefs and everything, and they've all, you know, they, oh, let's do the water and the milk, and then we put the grits in, and this is how you do it. I'm like, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. And so yeah, good morning, Kelly. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. And I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. And give that really adorable puppy a hug. Oh my gosh. Kelly just got the most cutest, adorablest puppy in the world. And of course, she's having puppy pains because puppies, yeah, puppies with the potty, the pooping and the peeing and the potty thing, and probably the chewing too. Has she started chewing? And or I think it's a she. Yeah. And but oh my gosh, so beautiful. I just want to squeeze her. She's so beautiful. And so let's see. Oh, you weren't doing cheese then. Oh, I'm off the hook. Okay. Okay. Yes, bacon. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, okay. Your grandma taught the girls to make grits, but you still didn't like it. Okay. Well, you know what? As long as you tried it. Oh, good. I'm glad you're feeling better. The doggy is biting big time. Oh, he needs a little teething toy, huh? Yeah, or she. Is it a he or she? I can't remember. Cannot remember. Yeah. Too complicated. Yeah, that's right. We just need the good way. Oh, it's a she, and her name is Molly. Oh, so sweet. Mm. Okay, so we've been discussing staying away from yarn in January. Um, so let me show you my WIP, and I'll show you how much I've gotten done on it. So this top part is, let me turn this light a little bit. There we go, a little bit more. Okay, so this top part is the edge. So this is the edge, and then let me see. Yeah, there you go. So this is what I've gotten done with it. So I'm ready to move on to, right now I'm ready to move on to blue. And then the other edge will have like 9 rows of white like this. So anyway, I did crochet some yesterday. Excuse me. And that row is done. So I think let's go ahead. Thank you. Right. 2 steps, not 12. Right. I know. So let's see. Let me get my blue out and my scissors. I had to break into my new set of scissors because I could not. Oh, yes. Give them boxes. Oh, you know what? Kitten scratching. Yeah. Okay. Oh, gosh. You guys are really chatting away. I can keep up with you. Thank you. Thank you. I do like this blanket. I need to finish that blanket. It's WIP Wednesday. That's right. I'm getting my scissors out and I am getting ready to work on this. Well, I have to take my poor little Theo to the vet today, but I won't take this with me because when he is in the car on his way to the vet, he sheds. Oh my goodness, he sheds. He just gets all and he doesn't get nervous, like scared or anything, but he gets a little anxious and he's not scared. He's just like, what are we doing? Where are we going? And so let's see. Let me get this blue out. There we go. And I put all of my yarn that I'm using for this project in this bag. But then, as you use it and the yarn skein starts getting smaller and all that, and then the yarn starts falling over and getting tangled. So here we go. I got it. So, oh, excuse me. This is, it's, I can't remember what she called it, but this is Tiffany Hansen. Oh, the Maine Coons, they are so beautiful. This is Tiffany Hansen, and it's kind of like a wave. Um, it's not, it is a wave pattern, but I don't know, I can't remember what she's calling this pattern. But anyway, she has this, it was um, one of her recent tutorials. And, oh, you take your yarn winder and wind up yarn. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's such a shedder right now that I don't want to take it and get his fur everywhere, because I'm going to either give this away or sell it. And so I'm trying to keep it, I'm tangled. I'm trying to keep it, you know, clean. So let me ask you guys, before you, like sell your products and whatnot, do you wash it, or do you block it, or do you just do it that way? She's going to run a cat house. Yes. She's going to run a cat house. That is for sure. I think I cut that one too long. Goodness. What did I do that for? Okay. So I'm going to connect it. This is the way I've been connecting it. And then I'm just going to tie a little quick knot. And here we go. And then I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn my work. So, I think she said to, with Tiffany said to like carry up the white, but I don't, I know, autocorrect. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I don't really care for carrying up any yarn on the edge. I just am not a fan. And I guess um, I just don't like that extra hanging out there, And so, anyway, I am not a fan. Yeah, it's true. I was thinking about that too, Lydia. Lydia says she leaves hers alone because you don't know if anybody has allergies to, laundry soap. I thought about that too. And so one time I bought when I had my little Daisy pug, I bought a little doggy dress off of eBay, I think it was. And this was back in like 2006 and or 2007, one of those. And when it arrived, it was very nice. It was, nicely pressed and everything. Okay, Roberta says she washes for tons of reasons. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I got it, she had packed it with a dryer sheet. Not the dryer sheet wasn't touching it, but it was in a package with a dryer sheet, I guess to keep it fresh smelling. And I wondered, I wouldn't want to do that with like a baby blanket or anything, because what if, somebody is allergic to the scent? And also some people are very against dryer sheets because of the chemicals that they have in them and stuff like that. But I was just wondering, what everybody else does. It's interesting to find out, what everybody else suggests and everything. So anyway, I'm going to hold this up a little bit, and I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Oops, sorry. So that you guys can see me and I don't have to hold my crochet up in the air. Oops, sorry guys. Sorry. Oh no, your internet is kicking you out. Yes. Oh, they could be allergic to lotions that you use on your hands. A lint roller. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I actually try not to use any lotions. I don't use any scents. Oh, you're gonna have a new grandbaby. That is nice. Okay, so this is such an easy stitch. I really, really like it. And what I really like about it is that if I get to the end, which I did on this last row, when I got to the end, I had an extra stitch and I was like, okay, I'm not going to ignore it. Don't ignore it. But okay, Lydia says, if I make anything for me, you wash it. If you make anything for other people, you don't wash it. Yeah. And so it's such an easy stitch because it's 3, and then you either do 2 sets of 2 together, and then 3, and then 2 doubles, 2 increases. So you do 3 double crochet, 2 decreases, 2 stitches of decreases, 3 double crochet, 2 stitches of increases. And then you just keep doing that pattern. So you can just go back and count, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And it turned out that I had only done 1 decrease instead of 2, just a couple sections before. So I just, frogged it back to there. I did my extra decrease, which took care of that extra stitch that I was having. So then when I got to the end, it was fine. So, it's easy to fix. So if you get to the end of your row and something isn't right, don't ignore it, because it's an easy fix. So that's what I like. But yeah, I'm going to do, let me see if I can do this blue while we're here. We still have plenty of time. And tell me what is currently on your hook. Tell me what you're working on. I want to know. There have been some really, really nice ideas, nice projects posted on our Facebook group lately. And I am really, really inspired by you guys. There have been some lovies. There have been some really cute. Oh, Lori is making a cat cave. Lori, did you get a cat? I might have missed that. Is that why you were talking about a cat? Did you get a Maine Coon? One, two, three, 1, 2. I know she's been, oh, not yet, she says. Okay, you didn't get a cat yet. Okay. Okay. I was looking at patterns. Oh, you put a deposit on one? Okay, now this Maine Coon is not going to be an outdoor cat, right? You're gonna keep it safe inside? Yeah, I know you are. Because those things, you put a deposit on a Maine Coon? That is exciting. So exciting. So, your babies have couches and they love them. So you made some cat couches? Oh my goodness. Yes, keep them safe from gators. Definitely keep that Maine Coon safe from the gators because, wow. Yeah, Lori has some big gators out there. Kaz, it's good to see you. Hey, good morning. Oh, Kelly is making a dog bed tutorial from the Crochet Crowd. That's exciting. And Lori's making a cat cave. And okay, did I explain how I was making the blanket? It is Tiffany Hansen, and it's her pattern, and it's all double crochet, 3 rows of white and 2 rows of whatever color you're doing. So I'm making this one. This one is 36 inches wide, and it's set to make it 30 inches long, but I think I'm going to make it 36, so it's a nice square, but I don't know. We'll see. And I hope that answered your question. Cat cave. More triangles. Wendy is making more triangles, but she started sewing the triangles into squares. That's really nice. You put a deposit on 2 cats, Lori? Go big or go home, sister. Go big or go home. That's all I got to say. Go ahead. I'm like missing this while I'm crocheting. I'm missing this wonderful conversation that you guys are doing. And I almost missed Kaz. Oh my goodness. Okay, and Maureen says she always gets her pets in pairs. Oh my goodness. Linda is making a red and pink salmon and salmon wave blanket. Oh, that's nice. I love those colors. That is nice. Okay, and Kelly's going to run the sweeper while she's listening. She's still here. Good. Oh, Alice is working on a lovey with African flower hexagons. Oh, she says it's a pain in the neck, but you know what? I bet it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I bet it's gorgeous. I can't wait to see that. Oh my goodness. Roberta says she made those couches before they were popular. Yeah, that's because we're makers and we're creators. um, Oh, okay. Lydia's making dish scrubbies on her AliExpress knitting machine. Yay! Yarnaholic. Yes. Aw. Yes. I hope you're having a good night, Kaz. You still have those colors from the 80s? Yeah. I mean, why not? Make it. Make a retro. Um, let's see. Roberta, her spell check called it a humblebee instead of a bumblebee, but you know what? I think that's so cute, a humblebee. Oh, with one of the hexes, it looks cool, but a pain to join. Oh my goodness. Nikki says she's still working on 4th of 100. Woo! Square 4. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, Robin, have a good day. Have a good day. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I think I got caught up. So I am crocheting with you guys. I've been neglecting crocheting with you guys. So I told my husband he's having a really long work day tomorrow. And I said, you know what? I might drive you to work. And that way you don't have to drive home. And then I can do a Thursday in the car with Barbara and sit and crochet with you. So I may pop on tomorrow. Now, the last time I said I was going to do that, he left without me because he said, no, you need your sleep. I'm going. And he didn't wake me up in time. So silly man. He said I was sleeping too peacefully and he didn't want to wake me up. And, so even though I had plans, so oh my goodness, it's been so hard to not start something new, but today is WIP Wednesday and I'm going to get through this. And it's so easy. The pattern is so easy. I have it memorized. The only time that I make any mistake is when I miss. But like I said, it's so easy to figure out that you've made a mistake or missed a stitch or something, because then when you get to the end, it's not the proper sequence. If you have an extra stitch or you don't have one, you just go back, find out where you made your mistake. I find if I'm talking to people, then I can either, add an extra double crochet or, not do one. And that makes a difference because it's just a short pattern. 3, 2 increases, 3, 2 decreases, 3, 2 increases, 3, 2 decreases. So, it's super easy to follow. There's really not a whole lot of thinking to go into it. Plus it's a double crochet, and I had stopped using double crochet for a while. I don't know why. I think because I thought it was too holy, or I don't know why. I was doing a lot of things with single crochet, and single crochet, it takes a lot of single crochet to get a blanket finished, right? Yeah. So this double crochet, I'm really loving it because each row is so tall. Look how tall that row is. I'm Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. So, are you guys crocheting with me or are you just watching me? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Aw, retro is in. Car with Barbara. Oh, Alice has to go back to work. Bye, Alice. I know, a humblebee. I love that. A humblebee, a humble bumblebee. It sounds like a little kid's story. We should write a kid's story. Yep. I did not make a market bag. You know why? Because I won't start something new until I finish this. And I'm never like that. I'm never like that. And it's killing me. It is absolutely killing me. Because I want to start something new. I want to start a market bag. I want to start some more. Don't hate on me, but I want to start some more dishcloths. I know over the summer, I just went dishcloth crazy. And I know I was like driving everybody crazy because that is what was on my hook every single time I came back to see you. I was like, look, I need a new dishcloth. And everybody's like, oh, yay, another dishcloth. But hey, it was what was working at the time. I was like on a dishcloth kick. My goodness. Like there were days when I would sit there and make like 3, 5 a day. I don't know. Anyway, what can I say? So every now and then I have to stop and count. Yep, I have 3 double crochets in a row, so I can do my decrease now. And yay, now I do 3 double crochets and then 2 increases. So I really do like this pattern. It's just so easy to follow. And I like the way she did the 3 whites and then 2 rows of a color because it makes the stripes of color a little more pronounced. Oh, Kaz said she went on a search for the market bags and found a few, thinking of making 1 or 2 bags. I know. That is a really, really nice idea. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, and then at the end of tomorrow, he's going to be so exhausted and he drives so far every day. So for me to drive him home, it's worth it. Roberta posted a market bag and, oh, you're doing both. Put the stitch on your Facebook page. Okay. And you know what? Lori, you had asked a question for me to share the pattern for something, and I did right underneath where you requested, but then you never answered, so I don't know if you saw it, but I did answer. Your WIP is on your lap, but you're really not wanting to do it. Aw, Roberta. Yeah. Well, maybe you need to grab another WIP. Do you have another WIP on hand? I don't know. Are you like me, where you have like 50 million WIPs and you can just choose which one you're going to do? Well, I'm going to finish this one because this one was a recent and I don't want to forget about it because I really do like it. And I don't have anyone to give it to. I don't know anyone who is having a little boy, which, I know colors can be for whatever, but to me, these are kind of boy colors, which is good because I mostly make pink stuff. So, yeah. My my youngest granddaughter's first birthday, I made her that really crazy color blanket. And I mean, it had some bold colors in it. It had, a bold green, like almost neon, bold yellow, bold blue. And it was almost like a rainbow blanket. That's how bold the colors were. But anyway, she she liked it. And, the girls like it that they have, different kinds of blankets from their Grammy. Carla says she's watching, and she's doing both after she finishes this triangle. Oh, you're going to start sewing more together. That's good, Lori. Oh, yes, let's put Molly in the book too. Humble the Bumblebee. Let's see, Molly the puppy meets Humble the Bumblebee. And they become best friends, and they love playing in the flowers. Oh my goodness. Trying to decide if you want to do this or not. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you, Roberta. And oh, Wendy, I love dishcloths too. A heffalump. I know, right? A heffalump. That is cute. Maureen says her grandma would not let her start something new until she was finished with what she was working on. So old habits die hard. Bag a Day said that too. Her teacher would not let her, number one, give up on a project, even if she hated it. And number two, would not let her start something new until she finished that one. And so that's kind of her rule too. So, which is nice that Eric, her husband, will like finish blankets for her and stuff. So, she can like start it and then he will, finish it for her, or she'll give him, the instructions for making one. So it's really nice that it's a family deal. If I did a washcloth with a different stitch, it would be a great sampler to show and teach you. Thank you, Lori, for that idea. I haven't done a tutorial in a very long time, and I need to do some more tutorials. So yeah, I would love to do that. Your fingers are trying to figure out what to say. That is a great habit, Maureen. It's not one that I have, though. Yeah. 4 to 5 baskets. So after this blanket, you need to sit down and make some. Oh, okay. You need some baskets, Wendy. That's nice. I love making baskets. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Her hands get to itching for other projects. Yes, I hear you, Roberta. I know. Lori's singing. Gloria, hello. It's 12:50. Wow. Oh, it's so good to see you. So good to see you, Gloria. I hope that you're having a good day. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lori is using the macrame rug stuff. It's hard on the hands. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And oh, yeah, you need to finish that before you lose interest. I hear you. Humble never stings anyone. We're writing that book right now. That's right. Humble never stings anyone because he's humble and kind. Just like that song, always stay humble and kind. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Gloria, have you been able to work on anything lately? We were talking about what is on our hook, and I am having a hard time like keeping up with the chat and crocheting too. So I'm doing my best, but you know how that goes. When, you want to, because I have to kind of lean in and spin. I'm on my phone today because my laptop would not cooperate. It was just, I think I need to reboot it, like just shut it down, and let it rest for a little bit and then turn it back on. But it is not the happiest of computers anyway. So it is a little sluggish. It has a sloth for a 1, 2, 3. See, I've made a mistake. I have, yep. So like I was only supposed to have 4 stitches left and I had like 6 or 7. So I'm going to have to just go back because I've been talking to you. Oh yeah, see? Okay, so I did, here's 2 increases, 1, 2, 3, 1 decrease, 1, 2, 3, 2 increases. So see, instead of doing 2 decreases there, that's what I did the last time I had extra. So right here. Okay, so I just need to do another decrease. Hopefully that'll fix it. If it doesn't, I'll have to go back further. But I'm going to do this and see. It's because I was talking to you and crocheting at the same time. I like this pattern, but you do have to count. Like, you know, you have to do the 1, 2, 3. Okay, then do an increase and then do another increase and then do a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I can tell that's not going to be right even. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I still have an extra. Well, I'm going to have to stop doing this because obviously I'm going to have to go back. I have made a mistake in there somewhere in my count. So that's the good thing about this pattern is that if you have an extra stitch, and I thought I had 2 extra stitches, if you have an extra stitch, then you know you have made a mistake somewhere. Let me get back to, I know, all the stuff. Kaz says she can't find it, Roberta. So she'll post it again. Okay, good. But any new ones need to be finished is your New Year wish. Good, good. That is my wish too, Nikki. I'm kind of doing that too. And then once I get this one done, I'm going to pick another one from up there and I'm going to finish that one too. So I think what I'm going to do is, this one was a new one. So I'm going to do this one. It was new, this baby blanket. And then I'm going to pick an old WIP and finish that. And then I get to pick something new. And then I get to pick an old WIP and finish that. And that's what I'm kind of going to do, to try and allow myself something new, but then also to discipline myself to finish some of the things that I've got. And you know what? If it comes down to, well, I really don't want to finish that, then that means that I need to, you know, give it away. I need to, whatever, you know? Yeah. Yep. So, or, you know, completely give up on it. So that's what I'm kind of trying to do. I'm trying to be gentle with myself. Okay. I know, a husband that crochets blankets. Yes. I don't think it'll let you post the link here, but you can try. You can try. I'm glad that you're having a better day now since you're here with us. Gloria, you come on and we'll just love on you and gather around you and we'll just talk yarn and food and friendship, and then we'll just make up stories, which we've already done today because somebody had a spell check error. So instead of bumblebee, it came out humblebee. Well, then we just ran with it. Humblebee. Kelly has a new puppy named Molly, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous husky-looking puppy. And is it a husky-looking puppy? I don't know. But a gorgeous puppy. Just so sweet. And anyway, so we started making up a story about Humble the bumblebee that meets Molly the puppy. And they go and play in the flowers. And Humble never stings anybody. And anyway... Yeah, we just run with stuff. Internet restored. Oh, okay, you saw it. Okay, good, Lori. I'm so glad. No, that's okay. You didn't have to respond. It's just that I didn't know if you saw it. And so I've been wondering, like, oh, did she see it? Should I have sent it to her directly? You know what I mean? So, yeah, can't count and think at the same time. Yeah. Okay, Roberta, she's going to go and repost. Yeah, sometimes a WIP needs a timeout. Yeah, sometimes it does. And now there's some up there that there's no reason why I shouldn't finish them. No reason, except that I haven't. So I think if I don't finish this WIP today, which I may not. Um, I'll try to finish it. Blue-eyed Siberian Husky. That is what I had in my head, Kelly. That is exactly the picture that I had in my head. And I wasn't sure if I was like getting it mixed up with somebody's puppy. But oh my goodness, how gorgeous. A blue-eyed Siberian Husky. Gorgeous. The black, the white, the silver, and then the blue eyes with that humble bumblebee. How cute would that be? If I could only draw as pretty as I can see it in my head, right? Oh, Lori says she thinks that Humble the bumblebee and Molly the Siberian Husky play in the cotton field where mommy spins the cotton into yarn and crochets them sweaters and blankets and balls to play with. That's nice. We do. That's such a sweet story. That is such a sweet story. Oh my goodness. We are just full of creativity today, aren't we? I love it. I love it. Listen, this is how we creative folks pass the time. We make up stories. We sit and crochet together. Oh, post a picture on the Facebook page. Please do. Please do. We need to make something in their colors. And Humble likes to ride on Molly. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And then he gets excited. Oh, Roberta, let me see. It says message retracted. I don't think, let me see, wait. No. Unhide user. I didn't mean to view deleted message. Oh, okay. No. What is that? I thought that you, okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. And then we need to add the newest addition, the toucan cats. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need to add the kitties and and sit on the tip of her nose to listen to her stories. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Roberta. How can you get the bottom of the wave blanket not to pucker up? When you're first starting it, it does pucker. But then as you go further, it smooths out. Because see, mine is puckering too. And I think see, mine does pucker too. I don't know. That's a good question because I didn't really notice it, but mine is puckering too. So I think when I get done with it, what I'm going to do is just a single crochet all around it, and maybe that will pull it out a little bit. That's a good question because look, mine is puckering too, but it's because I'm pulling it. I don't know. That is a very good question. I wonder if she addresses that on her blanket. I do know that when she was starting it, she was like, it's going to pucker. That's okay. Because, it'll straighten out. So I don't know. Mine hasn't straightened out. But let's see. Come back on the hump of the chain stitch and that should help. Okay. Let's see. Oh, good day. Yeah, I didn't make my stitches tight. But I think Lori's right. Do the do an extra, maybe a little extra on the oh, you think so? A lighter tension, or use a hook size larger for the chain. Okay, that might work too. Well, isn't that interesting? Because when we get to the other end, the top part doesn't buckle. It's just that chain part. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I think maybe going up a hook size would be good. I made sure that mine was very loose. But you just never know, do you? You just never know. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. Happy WIP Wednesday to you. I hope that you had a good day. I hope, thank you for being creative with me, and we made a story. You're talking about the border. Okay. I guess on the peaks, on the peak parts, make sure that you do 2 increases for the peak so that it kind of gives it a little more give. Don't just do 1 in each stitch, because I think I would have to play around with that. I don't know. So you start your chains that way. That's nice. Go up a hook size for the border. Wendy, smart. Go up a whole hook size for the border. Lori, smart. See, you guys had the same idea. On the border, go up a hook size. Nice. Nice. You guys are so smart. You keep us entertained with stories, and you have knowledge that you freely share with everybody, and I really like that. So guys, I will see you. Hey, if my husband lets me take him to work tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow in the car. We'll do in car crochet with Barbara, and we'll have fun. We'll have fun. And if not, if he doesn't let me take him to work tomorrow, then I'll see you on Friday. So I hope that you have a great day, and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.